Hi folks, HR Funk here with my brand new Rock River Arms CMP approved A4 upper receiver, national match upper receiver that is, that I'm going to be using for my competition rifle this year. I just took this out of the box, just took it out, put it together and installed it on my lower receiver. Now this is the same lower receiver that I used with my A2. It's actually the same one that I've been using for several seasons now. But I bolted it up to my brand new upper, and I thought I would bring you folks along to take a look at it. If any of you are considering the Rock River Arms A4 for a match rifle this year, hopefully as we review this, you can decide for yourself if it's something you think is going to work or if you want to look for something else. Anyway, let's take a closer look at my new national match upper receiver. Obviously, the biggest difference you'll see right off the bat is the lack of a carry handle on the A4 upper receiver. That is because the CMP changed the rules last year in 2016 to allow optic sights. Now there are specific rules that go along with the optic sights, and I've mentioned this before, so if you're considering using one of these, make sure you know what's legal before you bolt something on and try to shoot it in a match. The A4 upper from Rock River Arms, the National Match A4 upper, has a full rail all the way along the top of the handguard, and this is their TRO handguard. It does come with 3 other rail sections, and I only put one of them out here, that you can attach if you want to. I have no reason to attach any of the other rails for match use, but if you're going to use these rifles for something else, some sort of hunting or anything else where you would want those rails, it is very easy to bolt them on and then attach anything that is compatible with a Picatinny rail. The barrel, again, is a Wilson match barrel with a wild chamber. I've had 2 of these in the past, and both of them have been very accurate. It also comes with the A2 style flash suppressor. Now this is something that I believe you can have either on your rifle or not on your rifle, depending on the laws of your individual states. If you happen to live in a state that doesn't allow you to have a flash suppressor, you can order this upper receiver without that. The gas block has a section of Picatinny rail on top, but there are no sights. Again, this is intended for use with an optic. If for some reason you wanted to bolt on some backup iron sights, you could, but again, for match use, I don't really see much occasion where I would need to use those. The A4 upper receiver comes with 2 national match style sling swivels. This is the one that you can use if you want to put the bottom section of Picatinny rail on your receiver, and it's compatible with the rail. The one that I have on here is the one that attaches directly to the handguard. Again, if for some reason you want to have that lower section of rail, maybe you want to put a bipod on there or something, you can still attach the sling swivel and use it with your sling. The A4 National Match uses the standard charging handle, and it does have the chromed bolt carrier group, which Rock River Arms has been using for a few years now. And not surprisingly, it has a forward assist. For shooters who are accustomed to adding weight to the front of your rifle underneath the handguards, I really can't see any provision to do that with the A4 upper, except for adding the Picatinny rail sections. That would add a little bit of weight, but it's not the same as when you put the lead weights inside. So I think one of the things we're going to have to get used to with these newer style rifles is having a lighter fore end or a lighter front end to the rifle as we're shooting. I don't see that as a major problem, just something we'll have to adapt to. When I attached the new upper to my standard lower, there was no issue whatsoever. I did not expect, since they are both manufactured by Rock River, I didn't expect any kind of problem. There was not. It is very tight fitting. There's really no play whatsoever between the upper and lower. Again, that just speaks to the quality of Rock River's assembly and manufacturing processes. The only real issue I ran into with assembling my A4 upper was installing the front sling swivel. The bolt on the swivel that goes into the tapped hole on the bottom of the handguard is a very tight fit, and it took me a while and a little bit of finagling. What I finally did was took one of the bolts that attaches a section of handguard and turned that in with an Allen wrench, more or less to clean up those threads. then I was able to screw the sling swivel in without any problem. But that is one issue that I ran into. Not a major issue, but just something to be aware of if you're trying to assemble this yourself, because at first I thought for some reason it didn't fit. It actually just took a little bit of work to make it happen. So there you have it, my new Rock River Arms A4 National Match upper receiver. Probably the next time you see this is when I'm going to be installing an optic on it. I'll bring you folks along for that. And I'll also bring you along when I take it out to the range and give it a test drive for the first time. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those below. And until next time, good shooting. Bye-bye.